Oh man, so it appears the Generation 8 Pokemon starters. Yes, folks, we're talking about the potential starting Pokemon for Pokemon on Nintendo Switch has potentially been leaked. Now, typically we would not report on a rumor like this because we're talking about 4chan. And while there are legit rumors that come out of 4chan, 99.9% of them are just made up for attention kind of thing. But these rumors are extremely detailed because they include art leaks. Now, they could still be fan-drawn, and the Japanese on it could very well be done by a fan, and some people might call BS because it's got this red confidential thing on it. But Generation 7's starters were actually leaked through 4chan, also had the confidential stuff on it and all the Chinese and all the art, and this leak seems very, very similar to that one. And I'm going to be showing them throughout this video. But let's just get into some of the nitty-gritty details here. Obviously, we're looking at another, classic fire, water, grass type thing going on. And what's interesting about this is actually the Japanese itself. Some people have noted that they're using different versions of Japanese in each of the three images. And there is actually a good reason for that that's extremely Japanese and actually might add some legiticism to, well, the art leaks. And here is what a user on Reset Era had to say about the Japanese. Actually, the fact they use katakana for the first, kanji for the second, and hiragana for the third makes it more likely that these are real. Writing in katakana creates a cooler image, which it seems like they're trying to project with the grass monkey. Hiragana has a more cute, childlike image, which is the theme of the water starter. It's a very Japanese thing to do. So if it's fake, whoever did it put a lot of thought into it. Again, we can't put it past the fact that this could potentially be fake. Truckloads of salt. We haven't even had, obviously, the 8th generation unveiled at all, although usually the starters are among one of the first things revealed for the game, because it just is what it is. That's just how the Pokemon Company does it. We very well could be seeing an announcement of Generation 8 coming up soon. There's some big Pokemon events coming up, although it could be one of those things they hold off for E3. Then again, Pokemon has never been announced at E3, and the Pokemon Company would still have some leeway in how they want to present Generation 8 to the masses, whatever the case may be. And this is on top of other rumors about, these aren't even rumors. Nintendo is literally hiring people to localize the game right now. That obviously if you're hiring localization members to localize the game now, that would suggest the game is in a state where it can be localized, because generally they don't start the localization process until the game is closer to being complete. So again, the 2018 date, or the 2018 or later date that we have seen, is starting to seem a lot more plausible just based on Nintendo's recent hirings. But we do have to remember that just because Generation 7 leaked this way doesn't mean that Generation 8 leaked this way. And because the Generation 7 starters leaks are out there, and these ones are even in higher quality, could lend even, more credence or less credence to being true. I don't know. And as for the designs themselves, well, I mean, I haven't really been a huge fan of modern Pokemon designs in quite some time, so I'm going to kind of leave that for you guys out there, more of the Pokemon veterans, to get your thoughts on it. I have no idea if these are the starters, which one I would pick. Part of me wants to go with the cutesy water type, but then there's like the cool monkey and then the fire guy. It is what it is. And an interesting note, I didn't actually know this. I never realized or understood this, but all of the fire starters in Pokemon history are actually based on the Zodiac. Kind of interesting, huh? So they're slowly hitting every single animal on the Zodiac. It's going to be really interesting when they get to the snake part. That might be one of the last ones they do, is to create some distance between it and maybe other snake starters out there. But I'm just extremely interested in whatever you guys want to say about this. I'm not sure where I lean on if it's true or if it's false, but because of the detail in the stuff. Now, some of you guys also might note in the images, of course, the big thing about Extremely Fake 2 is the English translations. It should be noted someone has already gone through and saw that the images have been photoshopped in that the English text was added on by another 4chan user. They are not part of the original images. So the OG images had the English text added after the fact. So a 4chan user put it on there to have translations and stuff. But yeah, it's you guys take a look at these images. You guys let me know what you think. What's your verdict? Are these going to be the Generation 8 starters? And if they are you pleased with their look? I don't know what to think. I honestly don't have any idea what to think on this one. I just need to see something on Generation 8 soon, man. I really, really do. Although I'm sure what we're going to... I mean, it's always possible that we hear... The only thing we hear about Generation 8 is it's moving to 2019. I mean, that could happen. Oh, man. My hype levels... I mean, look at this. I got my Pokemon hat on. My hype levels are getting up there, guys. They are getting up there. We need Generation 8 coming ASAP. Anyways, folks... I am Nathaniel Rovojans from Nintendo Prime, and if you like this video, you know what to do. And if you dislike the video, hit that dislike button, subscribe for more content, and as always, folks, I will catch you in the next one. It feels good to be hyped for Pokemon again. Man, I haven't been hyped for Pokemon in like 15 years. This is sweet. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.